Hey, that video about hammer on, pull off, or flick off, I was doing some bends down here, I think, and I didn't really discuss about how to approach the bend. I don't think I did. So this does relate to our E blues series that we've been doing for a while, all thanks to Rick and his great question, or his example, that when he learned a couple of licks, he could sit in with his buddies and jam, and everything just kind of works. So simple licks, that's what we're doing. And this one is pretty basic. This would be the same, only an octave down. So it's E, G, A, bend the A. And now let's talk about the bend. So I used to bend with just my ring finger by itself. And I ran into a lot of trouble where it would kind of pull the skin back away from the fingernail and separate. Probably can't see, but my left hand fingernail is much shorter than my right hand on my ring finger. Just because it would bend back, separate, hurt, bleed, I would come in with a, fingernail trimmer, cut it down, and just repeat. And it just kept working away from the finger. So it's permanently, the fingernail's short compared to this one. So that was a problem, and it was painful. And it could only bend so much, and then, you got to put a Band-Aid on it or put some super glue in it. I used to put super glue in there. I played for 10 years, full-time, on and off, in bands, until I read something that said you should use 2 fingers to bend. I missed. So, ring finger plus middle. So it's really, let's see what muscles I'm using. I can see my wrist is flexing a little bit, but mainly I'm just kind of pushing out like that, which I'm sure involves more than just the fingers. I'm sure there's tendons and things, muscles and all that, ligaments, but I'm just pushing out with my ring finger and middle. My pointer finger is kind of covering the other strings so they don't make a noise. Pointer finger is just kind of keeping strings quiet. So when you bend in your E blues down around here, that's an A lifting up to a B. You can use 2 fingers. That's cool. All right, thanks for that question, asking about what's happening with the bend.